Remember Halloween back when we were kids?
Yes, it was pillowcases of goodness.
And it was parents not caring about whether or not the candy was going to hurt you.
Hell no, it got dumped on the dining room table, and then you got it separated out. And then all of a sudden you only had half of what you got.
Right. We were Gen X kids. So the popcorn ball was fine. The candy apple was good to go. Nobody cared if there was something in it, if they put a needle in it, whatever. Hopefully your kid's smart enough to figure it out. It was Gen X. Nobody cared.
Nobody cared. Nobody cared.
The only thing parents cared about was whether or not they got to get the candy that they wanted.
Of course, because you did all the work, but then they got all the reward.
Because they got first dibs. They got first dibs.
That's where all your chocolate bars went, and all the good chocolate bars, like the full size stuff.
Right, all the good stuff went to mom and dad, and then they gave you the suckers and the chiclets.
Yeah, you were lucky if the night of Halloween you actually got to eat some of your candy before you went to bed, and then by the time you woke up, they were shelling it out like you had to, like it was rationed. It was
like
candy.
Like that candy didn't live in your room with you. It went in a special cupboard, and you had to ask permission. And
you did all that work. It was hours and hours and hours of down the streets and enduring all the crazy
emptying
stuff.
the bag and coming back and getting a fresh bag, the whole bit.
It was like a sport.
It was totally
trick-or-treating was a sport.
Right? And then after all the hard work, you expect the reward. And what do? They lock the reward up.
Yep.
And they ration it out like as though it's the war.
Yeah. And then you're like, hey, didn't I have like a large eat more bar? No. You didn't have that. You've eaten it already. You've eaten it.
It's gone. It's gone. Yeah. It's gone. Good old Gen X.
Welcome to another episode of I Shake My Head with Lisa and Sam.
Hello, friends of the podcast.
Hello, everybody.
Samantha, look how red my nose is.
You've been outside today, Lisa?
Oh, my goodness, right? That's what I do now, right? I go outside.
Did you blow your nose?
No, right? I just wiped it on my sleeve like a kid.
That's a good visual. I like that.
You can do that if you need to, right? In an emergency. They make some of those mitts that have that little piece on it.
Really?
Yeah. I think it's for people up in the north, and you can I don't know. To me, it seems like the perfect mitt if it didn't look probably as ugly as what I think that they do.
Oh my God. Where do you get that stuff from?
I see things in my travels. Samantha,
okay.
How's your week been?
It's been okay.
Good.
It's been all right, Lisa.
Yeah. Mine too. Thanks for asking.
I didn't get there today. I didn't get there quick enough before you could say it.
I don't think you were going to. I didn't feel.
Actually, you know what? I don't care how your week has gone.
I don't think you do.
I don't.
I feel that from you lots of times.
Yeah, I'm feeling very
I feel it's all about Sam and never about Lisa.
Oh, God.
Right? That's what this friendship seems to be.
That is an untruth if ever one was. It's never about Lisa. No.
It's all about Sam. Sam.
Fucking rights.
Right?
Yeah.
In her 55th year, in her 56th year, in her 57th year. It's all about Sam.
It should be.
Why can't it be about me?
It's my life. It's now or never.
What about me? What about it's my party and I'll cry if I want to?
Hey, well, that's just a sad song. So
I don't think was it meant to be a sad song?
Mine was way more exciting than yours.
Yeah, if you're a Bon Jovi fan, hi.
Everyone should be a Bon Jovi fan.
Really? He is the number one reason why men should color their hair. Right there.
Oh, stop it.
He's wearing a Brillo pad on his head.
No, he's not.
It does. That's what
who's very attractive? You know who's very attractive? David Beckham.
Oh, hi.
That guy is aging well.
Right. Making love with each other. Right.
Of course, people on TikTok, right? They're recreating it with their spouses. And I'm like, you can't outdo
the original.
Sorry. You
No.
can't.
And
You can't.
he's just so he, like, oozes loveliness.
Yes, he's adorable.
Oh, yeah, right? Like, you just wanna put him in a pea coat, and he's like make him be the next Paddington Bear or something,
Oh my god, that would be
right?
awesome.
Like, he's so cute. He's just so cute. Okay, well, Samantha, I got you ready for this?
What?
This is gonna blow your mind. There's a new way to tell the temperature outside.
What?
Yep. And you know how you can tell what the temperature is? You can
No.
tell the temperature based on how fast I'm walking.
Oh, gee.
Right? There's a new walker in town, Samantha, and it's called Winter Walker Gibson. She's fast. She's fast. Surprisingly speedy, actually. Winter Walker Gibson. She was in full force on
Ah,
Monday, a little
yeah.
bit, and on Tuesday too, right? -25 with the wind chill today.
Yeah.
Winter Walker Gibson, there she was. She got no time for nothing,
Oh my god,
right?
that's
I'm like pretty
hilarious.
much floating on the cement. That's how fast I'm going. Like almost out of breath by the time I'm done, right? Because I got no time for this weather. Got no
I got
time
no
for it.
times.
And then it got me thinking, right? When I'm just like a fierce fall walker,
Uh-huh.
that's the temperature where it's maybe, like around like 10 degrees, right?
Got
Fierce
it.
fall walking. Summer slug, 30 degrees. It's hot. It's hot. She's not fast. She's not fast. So I feel that I
Uh,
can be the new weather temperature based person, right?
well, we are experiencing an El Nino, which means the winter weather won't be quite as cold as last year.
Right. Right.
And apparently we're not getting as much snow. I'll wait and see.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't even make sense, right? Because when it's warmer, there's snow.
I don't know. It
What
doesn't
would you
make any
rather
sense.
have? Would you rather have snow or warm?
I'd rather not have any snow.
I would take cold over snow.
I would take nothing. I don't want either.
I know, right? You want to just stay in your home, all holed up, right?
No, I would rather it be like I'd rather it be fall for all of winter. Like
Mm.
no, it can be chilly but not freezing and there should be no snow.
Winter Walker Gibson is okay with the temperature how it is right now.
But
I don't know. I
your
don't know what
winter
it's going to be like when it's -30. Whoa, Chris, I'm going to break my hip.
you're going to break your hip. You should wear a toque. You
No,
won't. You should at least have a scarf on. You won't have
I
that
won't.
either.
I
You'll be
won't.
lucky if you wear mitts.
Mitts, I usually end up doing, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do mitts. I'll do a mitt. I'll do a mitt, but that's about it, though. Hey,
All
so I'm
right,
just
Winter
saying.
Walker Gibson.
Right? Winter Walker Gibson. It's gonna be like the next big thing, the next toy. I'm gonna be a Barbie or a toy or something,
No, you're not.
right?
No,
Put
you're
on
not.
based on how many layers she has, you can tell the temperature. The layers and how fast her little stick legs are going. But here's the thing, right?
All right.
My little sticks, ooh, cold, cold.
Yes.
Right? Those legs are cold, hey?
You should wear long johns. You should think of that.
No, because then I'm hot, and then what am I gonna do? Get to work and I gotta take my pants off?
Yes.
And where am I storing my like? And then I'm storing long johns are like an underpant with legs. Where am I storing those? Just sitting them in my, just draping them over the extra chair in my office.
Draping them in your office.
Don't mind my long panties. Seems creepy. I don't think so. I don't think
My
that's
long panties.
right.
Oh my
I
god.
don't think that's gonna happen.
Uh-huh.
Uh-uh.
Okay.
Uh-uh.
All right. Well, do you remember that delightful dish I had on Friday? The
Hmm.
truffle parmesan chicken with mushroom
Yeah, it
risotto.
was really good.
I've been dreaming about it. It was so good.
Have you been dreaming about it?
It was so good. And then I had my leftovers the next day.
Yeah, but it didn't come with any sides, did it? It just came
No,
as is.
totally perfect just the way it is.
Yeah, and that is the downfall to a good meal for me, right? I need there to be some extras.
Well, you started replacing the risotto with regular rice, and I'm like, that's not the dish.
Then you said you can't even order it. Actually, you took away my right to order.
I did.
You're like, you won't be ordering it, and I'm like,
No,
I
because
would just get it with rice, and you're like, nope, nope, you
you
don't even
ruined,
actually get to order it.
you were willing to ruin the dish.
It's chicken on rice.
It's truffle parmesan chicken on mushroom risotto
Okay,
with
so it's
lemon oil. It was delightful.
fine. Do all of that on a bed of white
No.
rice, right?
No. You just You don't just stick to the steak, okay? Just stick to the steak and your weird sides and your salads with the balsamic and whatever, you
Just
know?
saying, right?
One of us
I
has
don't
taste.
like my supper to just be, "And here's your supper." I like
It
there to
was
be
delightful.
I know, but
I had a doggy bag. It was that big.
I know, but I still like there to be extras.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
Don't ruin it. Don't ruin things.
I don't ruin things.
Yes, you do.
How I like it is how people like it. It's not just you're not the food
No,
boss.
because if people like mushrooms and risotto, they're gonna like this.
Yeah, well, when people are allergic to mushrooms, there
You're
should be an
not alert.
alternative. Oh, really? Okay. So, yes,
I'm
I
so
am.
tired of saying that.
It's a family history. My
You
sister
don't.
Linda has it. Her daughter Maria has
No,
it.
you
We're allergic to
don't.
mushrooms,
No, you don't.
right? Yes, we break out in bad hives and we
No,
get
you don't.
violently
I've
ill.
never
Yes,
seen you break out in a
because I
hive.
don't eat them.
You eat
Because I
Parmesan
don't.
fries that have truffle oil on them. That's a freaking mushroom.
The truffle seems to be a little different.
No, it's
The
not.
truffle seems different from the actual mushroom,
Oh my God.
right? The truffle seems to be a different blend or a different brand of mushroom.
I don't know how you get through life. I swear to God.
Well, I don't know how you get through life.
I by eating things normally.
Mm. Yeah, until
Uh-huh.
you have an allergy.
Well, no, until it decides it's too hot.
Yeah, right? And then you can't eat it because then you get your big baby with your like, oh, it's got a spice in it and you make everybody change it.
Yes, I made them change the avocado dip for
So
me.
no different than what I'm doing, what I would like to do.
Oh, yeah, whatever.
Right? I'm just
Mhm.
saying, right?
Just
Big
saying.
baby, get a tougher
Just
tongue, big baby.
no.
All right? That should be your new nickname, Big Baby.
Big baby, big baby.
Big Baby, Big Baby. So, how excited are we for tomorrow?
Oh, so excited.
Are we so excited, really? Let
I
me
don't
tell you
know
about
what to
let me
expect.
tell you about a conversation I had with a couple of friends from my work today. They
Uh-oh.
said, "Oh, really?" I'm like, "Yeah." I said, "Well, Samantha really wants to go. She's a fan. She's a Swiftie."
I just thought I would like to see the concert.
I said, "This is how things don't work out for me at all." I said, "Number one, we're going to a different place where where I got to pay. She can't use her scene points." I said, "Number two, I said I wanted to go to the later show, but she needs 24 hours of beauty rest on a work night, so we have to
Yep.
go to the show with the kids."
Yep.
It's two strikes against me. Number
Uh-huh.
three, we're not going to a show early enough to have a good supper. We're going to try and cram down some appies. Three strikes. I said, however, a glass of wine and a reclining chair, I should be able to have a decent nap during the whole event.
So you have you aren't going to like have fun
Shake
at
it
the
off. Shake it off.
you're not gonna have fun then.
Well, I come with fun, right? My attitude starts off with fun. It's up
Not
to
if you're
them to
in your
provide the
chair
fun.
with your glass of wine sleeping.
Well, I'm going to try not to, but that's usually maybe that's my type of
Ah,
fun.
uh-huh.
No, I'm sure
Okay.
we'll have fun, and the HHG is coming,
Yes, that
right?
should be
So,
fun.
yes, I think it'll be a good time. I think we'll
You're
have
being
fun.
you're being a little bit poopy and we haven't even got there yet.
Well, I'm trying not to be poopy. It's just like, my rule with going to the movies.
You'll survive.
I like to not pay for them.
Yeah, you'll survive.
Okay.
Hmm.
Friends of the podcast, stay tuned. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I know every Taylor Swift song and I don't know it.
You may.
Right?
You may.
I know that. And marry me, Romeo, and I name is
Oh,
Juliet.
stop.
I
Stop.
gave you a goat, and
Stop.
that's all I really know. Talked to my dad, and
No,
he said, "Yeah,
stop
sure. It's a
singing.
love story,
Ah.
baby. Just say yeah." I know that song.
Nope, you don't actually. You didn't
I
sing any
do,
of the right words.
and
That's
I know the
okay.
actions from TikTok.
Yay, that'll be fun.
Right? So hold out for that. Hold
Yeah.
out for that.
Okay.
Yeah, should be fun.
Uh-huh.
Should be fun.
Okay. Well, speaking of singing, I actually listened to some of the Cher Christmas album.
Oh, okay. We got it.
It's
We got it.
No,
I
it's
didn't want to go
good.
there.
It's good.
It's horrible.
I like it.
It's horrible.
And I know I'm probably going to be one of only a few people who actually enjoy Cher at a Christmas album, but it's actually pretty good. It's
Okay, so
actually pretty good.
here's the thing, friends of the podcast, right? We talked about it. We were excited because we love Cher. Then I saw a YouTube clip of Cher singing, and I turned it
Oh,
on, all excited, and I was like, and it was like, oh, what the hell song was it? That Michael Bublé song that she's
home.
singing. How does it go? In your best Cher voice, please.
I want to go home. No, I'm not
Right,
singing it as Cher.
right. Another lonely day has come and gone away.
Okay,
I
but right there, you just sounded like Elvis, so that's weird.
okay. Well, to me, Elvis Cher very similar. I heard like 2 seconds of it, and I was like, "Oh my god, I
No,
can't."
okay, maybe not that song, but the other Christmas songs I listened to, and they were actually really good.
They're made up, and I don't like made up Christmas songs.
No, some of them are the classics.
Does she sing Santa Baby?
Yes, she does.
Okay, well, so that's my big
Santa
pet peeve.
baby. Yes. Yes.
Right? No.
It's
I
okay. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go. I don't know. I don't care if people don't agree with me. I am going to enjoy Cher this winter.
this holiday season,
Yes, this is
you're
gonna
gonna
be
put a little
good.
Cher in your heart.
Little Cher.
Okay,
Okay, but bigger news, bigger news. I don't know if because the Kelsey brothers are big news, right?
Yeah.
So I was watching my TikTok or an Instagram. A Philly special Christmas special is Jason Kelsey singing Christmas tunes.
because they put out a Christmas album last
Yeah,
year, right?
and now they're doing it again. And it's with a few of his teammates, and they duet with Patti LaBelle, and they're all very excited. It is super adorable.
I'm sure it
Super
is.
adorable.
I'm sure it is.
And I think Travis Kelsey also sings on it as well.
Does he?
He may.
And maybe
I don't
next
know.
year his girlfriend will too.
Oh, what? Right?
Who
Taylor
knows,
Swift.
right? We'll
Stop
see.
it.
Time will tell.
So
Time
good.
will tell.
So
Interesting.
good.
Samantha, shaking my head at something. And I know part of it is ignorance because I don't know it. I'm not sure I want to know it, okay? I'm shaking my head at loose tea. It looks just like discarded pencil shavings. What's the problem with tea in a tea bag? It's not attractive.
It's not attractive.
It's not attractive. It looks like I literally just sharpened my pencil into a bag and all the
Yeah.
colored pencils, right? And there's the colored of the loose tea.
Yeah. I think that Lisa, you're not a tea aficionado,
I like tea.
so you should stop talking.
I like orange pekoe.
That's about it.
Right? So I always say I like a regular tea, and people are like, "Oh, Earl Grey." No,
No.
orange pekoe,
Orange pekoe.
like red rose or orange pekoe, whatever the other one is, or Tetley. Those are my teas of choice.
Those are kinds of tea. Those are companies that deal in tea.
My tea of choice is red rose or Tetley.
Yeah. So yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have Tetley? I'd like a Tetley. I'd like a Tetley, please.
A Tetley. Yeah. So
Do you
she
have like
means.
find loose tea Tetley? I'll have loose tea Tetley if I have to have loose tea.
Oh
Just
my
Tetley.
god.
Right.
Oh my god.
I'm shaking my head at loose tea. Why do we need loose tea?
Because it tastes good. Loose tea is actually quite good. And
Better
yes,
than-
you do get little bits and stuff in it, but so what?
So just what I want, a tea I can chew. Awesome. Shaking my head at loose tea.
Yeah, chewy tea. That's good.
Shaking. You got to have a special apparatus, and there's tools involved.
Oh, okay. All right.
Shaking my
Well-
head at loose tea.
Okay. Well, I'm shaking my head at static.
What do you mean static?
Static electricity. I'm shaking my head at it. You want to know why? Because I almost electrocuted myself putting my coat away after
Oh.
work today. It was like right across all of the metal hangers in my closet. I'm like, what the hell?
Because you were in a sweater?
I was in a sweater. My coat is static. And I was just like, are you kidding me?
Right.
Are you kidding me? I
Wow.
lit up my closet.
Did you not have the static guard?
I do, but I'm just like, I didn't realize how staticky my coat was. And I'm like, this is ridiculous.
Do you want to know the secret? Spray the inside of your coat.
I'm going to. I just forgot.
Well,
But I
then you
didn't think it
deserve
was
be
going to.
electrocuted.
I didn't think it was going to try and kill me.
That's what static does. It's electricity. It's like lightning. Static is the cousin of lightning. Static's only job is to hurt you.
It is its only job.
Right? Lightning's only job is to kill you. Static, the cousin, its only job is to hurt you and remind you, be thankful my cousin's not here.
Right.
Because
Okay.
you would be dead.
I'd be dead. There
Yeah,
we
I
go.
get that. Hey, I'd be shaking my head. I'd shake my head at that too. I hate static, and it's because of our sweaters, and then our sweaters, then they stick and they cling all day long.
Yes, and then they touch things. And then your hair gets all fucky
Right,
dilly.
right.
Like,
I'm like
I don't need that.
I am like sweater weather. Some days fine. Sweater weather on a static day, no.
No.
Right? Because there's my there and that and again, there's a reason why we call them not why women call our shirts we put underneath our shirts tank tops. Because there's my muffin top hanging out of my tank top, right? And then I put my sweater on, and it just nicely on a staticky day cups it.
Yep.
And I'm like, oh god, back fat, under your bra fat, at your waist fat,
There's so much. Yeah.
so much just
So much.
nasty.
So much happening.
Right? But we're perfect just as we are.
Aren't we? I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, we kind of are.
Yeah.
But you know, it'd be great if I would stop intermittent sleeping. That's another I shake my head. I
What
have
is that? What is that?
intermittent sleeping.
That
It's
seems like
like
my life.
when you go to bed and you think you're going to stay asleep and then you intermittently wake up.
Like, is it
So
the pee?
no, it's just waking up.
Huh.
And I'm like, no, I'm not intermittent sleeping.
Don't do it. You know what? Again, I've told you this for years. You know what you need to do? Download some Karen Carpenter.
No, I don't want to listen to Karen
Yes,
Carpenter.
right.
She is not my
Why
joy.
do birds suddenly appear? It'll
Okay.
make you sleep.
No, it won't.
Yes, it will. You haven't tried it.
Listening to the Golden Girls talk makes me sleepy.
Really? Because that would make my mind active because I'd be laughing. I think if you just listen to a little rainy day and Mondays always, I swear, just trust me. It's if I can leave no good advice for you except this piece, just listen to me when I say Karen Carpenter will help you.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Right? Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Do we
So
have a pillow update by chance?
I've switched back.
Oh, the $5 pillow didn't last very long.
I haven't
folks.
committed. I'm not. It's not a commitment. It's not. I'm not committed. I'm just trying. I'm just switching back and forth a little bit.
Why?
I'm not sure. I don't have an answer for you. So no, maybe next week I'll have it. I'll have a better answer.
Fine.
Okay, but you know what we have? This is so exciting. Oh my god! So at my work, as much as I love going all the time, there's like something so much even more fun that makes me want to go to work. We have an office pigeon.
Oh my God.
We have a pigeon. I love pigeons. Just this pigeon. Love this pigeon. So my boss, her office on her ledge, there's a pigeon and in a nest. She built a home there, and she's got 2 babies. She's growing 2 eggs,
Aw.
and it's so cute. And she just like there she is, like just being a pigeon, minding her own business. At first, she was all like kind of like a little bit skittish, like afraid, like she'd fly off when she'd see a face.
Oh, okay.
Then, but listen to this. I did some research. Pigeons recognize your face. So if you're nice to the pigeon, they recognize you. So now the pigeon doesn't leave when people come to see it.
Oh, okay.
And it's so exciting. We're learning so much about pigeons. Like I sent her a message, my boss a message on the weekend saying, just thinking about the bird. I'm always preoccupied wondering how the bird's going to do. We have an office pool
Oh my God.
as to when the babies are going to be born.
Yes.
We're
Yes.
November 4th. That's Team Gibson.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
Somebody picked, they're not going to survive. Well, because we're winter. We're winter.
Oh, that would be horrible.
But and then it's so cool because the dad comes and he gives the mom a little break because he knows she's kind of bored, right? Just sitting in the nest all day. Comes, gives her a little break. She flies off. I don't know, probably goes, has lunch with her friends or something. It's like really cool.
Okay.
I
All right.
love this pigeon.
Just this one.
Just this one.
How does your husband react to that?
His words of advice for my boss were scramble those eggs.
Of course. Of
Right?
course. Yes.
So he is still team move the nest.
Uh-huh.
You
Yep.
people at work were team move the nest in the beginning, but then
Oh.
you can't just you can't evict her. She's with baby. She's with baby.
Yes.
Two babies. Two perfectly little eggs she
You know,
sits on.
I'm s you're so excited about
So
little
excited.
babies. It makes me wonder if you've missed your opportunity to be a mother.
I don't know, maybe, but like birds, if I could kick them out of the nest at a really young age, that might have been okay, right? Fly off and not have to see them again, maybe that would
Yeah,
have been
maybe.
yeah. So excited. So stay tuned. Like it's just like, and you just stare at the bird. You just stare at him because you're just like, what are you thinking right there now, my little friend?
Oh,
And that's what
okay.
I think, right? I think like me and the bird, we're kind of like one,
Uh-huh.
right? I feel that we get each other. Hey,
Are you gonna be a godparent then?
oh, I hope so. I hope so. Like
Should start think
we haven't named them or anything,
You should start thinking about who's gonna be the godparents.
right? Because I think my boss would. I don't know. She must be like, is that she the grandma? What is she?
She could be the grandma.
She could be the grandma. She's not really old enough to be a grandma, but in pigeon years, maybe, right? Maybe.
Maybe.
So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm. Yeah. Maybe I'd like to be something. I'd like to be. I'd like to be a god bird, a god pigeon bird, god pigeon parent, god pigeon parent.
A god pigeon
A god
parent.
pigeon parent, right? Yeah. Super excited. There's not there it's just always in my mind just wondering how they're doing now that it's
Yes.
gotten cold, but
Yes. It's
right?
getting cold.
They got this. They got this.
Okay. All right.
So stay tuned, hey? November the 4th, that's the magic day for us.
Oh,
For
okay.
me. Okay. So Mike and I we went to the mall the other day on Saturday, sitting in the food court, having some New York fries, because why wouldn't you?
Yeah, huh?
You know what I noticed? You know how like I'm a gal who likes to wear jeans, and you're a gal who likes to wear jeans
Yep.
because we're out in public.
Yes.
I feel I was the only gal wearing jeans.
Oh.
I feel that all the gals at the
No.
mall were wearing leggings.
Uh-oh.
Lots of leggings. I'm like, oh my, not even leggings, leggings, because it's Saturday, right? So the leggings,
Yeah.
leggings on the weekend.
We're the
With like a
leggings.
hoodie, like at the waist, the hoodie at the
Oh.
waist,
Mm.
right? Yeah.
I mean, that only flies with people who of a certain
Going to the
shape.
gym, on the way to the gym, on the way
Yeah.
to the gym,
Yeah. Like I just yeah.
not in the food court.
Maybe it was just lazy Saturday and that
Out came the
means everybody
leggings.
that means the leggings come out.
And you know what I noticed? People aren't matching their leggings to anything. Leggings have no boundaries. If I want to wear a
Oh.
burgundy legging and a purple sweater, that's fine.
Oh, there's no color coding.
It did not appear that there was color coding.
Oh.
It appeared to be no color coding.
That hurts my feelings.
Yeah, I know, right? It hurt my eyes, hurt my heart. Oh, it was not good.
Oh, that's not good.
It was not
Hey?
good. You know what else isn't good, Samantha? God.
Don't say that.
I'm saying it because God's messaging me again.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, right? I thought I unsubscribed to God last time. Somehow God's weaved his way back into my emails. Seems his latest email, this is what he wanted me to know yesterday. He wanted me to know. It said, so let's pretend it's today.
Uh-huh.
Today, Lisa, God wants you to know that hope never leaves.
Well, that's sweet.
Yeah, okay. But dear God, I'm not worried about hope. I'm not wondering about where'd my hope go. I feel God is assuming that I'm down and out when I'm not.
Well, there's a lot of not great stuff happening right now.
No, but not like but I'm reacting just like Lisa, right? Put on a happy face and off I go. Right? I got pigeons to worry about,
Yes.
right? Just gotta get the pigeons, get
Ah.
the pigeons out of the eggs, and then we're done.
Did you email God back and say, thanks for the advice, but I don't need you right now?
It says don't reply back. Right?
That's so typical.
Right? Like remember the other night Adele sent me a message?
Yes. And she said, please don't reply.
No, she did not. She said, "Dear Lisa, we're extending more shows." I'm like, "Thanks, Adele. I'm not gonna be in Los Angeles anytime
Ah.
soon."
Yes. So it's unfortunate.
Right? Right? My pigeons are having babies.
You're very, very busy.
Right? So yeah, so dear God, right? Like stop. Why does God like I get that he probably sees something that I don't know, so maybe I
Uh-huh.
got some bad shit coming my way. I don't know.
I think God just wants you to never think that hope is gone.
I never thought that. So why does he have to remind me?
I don't know.
Makes two of us. I again am going to unsubscribe to God.
Okay, let me know how that
Keep
goes.
in your lane, God. If I need you, like I was taught when I was a kid, I will call for you.
Keep
I
in
will
your
s
lane.
I
I
will
think
say
everything is God's lane,
no,
hey?
no, but like we were taught, I will pray and ask you to show me a sign or to come and visit me, God.
Okay.
And it will be at nighttime, not at my email,
Uh-huh.
right? Because that's when you were taught to pray, right? At nighttime?
Yes.
Right now I lay me down to sleep. That was to God.
Yes, that was to God.
That was to God, right? I have not done that. I'm not praying to God lately.
No.
So
Okay.
I feel, and if he's spending this much time on me, what is it that God's not spending time on? He's got bigger fish to fry.
He's very good at multitasking,
I guess because he invented it, right?
right?
I guess he's the example for it, right?
Yes, he is.
Fair
He
enough,
can
fair
he
enough.
can do a lot.
All right. Okay.
Okay, but I do need to know, Lisa, what do you think is cringeworthy to you?
Oh my God, what isn't cringeworthy lately? Okay, so my biggest cringeworthy thing, well, I've got a few. My first biggest one, I think, is adults talking baby talk to their pets.
I agree.
Right? Who's a pretty dog, right?
You're a pretty dog. Who's a pretty dog?
Right. Oh, come here, give me kisses, give me kisses. Okay, right? Right. Not a fan of not a fan. I'm not a fan of baby talk unless it's to the baby.
Oh, that's true. Well, then the same could be said for baby talk amongst adults. Hey,
Not
baby, how's it going? Ooh, you're my baby. Ooh, your
right,
baby.
right. Yeah, not.
Coochie coo and all that kind of crap.
I'm not a coochie coo type of gal. Right? I did not come with
Ah,
coochie coo. What about you?
uh, cringeworthy to me is watching the reality TV show Big Bachelor.
The Golden Bachelor?
It's all of them.
Oh, they're
I
cringy.
I know at the beginning I started to watch them, and then as they progressed and they progressively got worse and people did weird stuff, I cringe when people do things that I think you aren't listening to yourself right
Right,
now.
right.
And that makes
You
me go,
yourself should be
oh
telling you, "Don't do that, don't
yeah,
do that, don't
and
do
I
that."
I cringe at what they're doing, and I'm like, oh, I can't. So that's why I don't watch that stuff because I just think
Yeah,
even the Golden Bachelor, I think I would be like, oh
right?
man,
I can't watch
like,
those shows. That's cringy,
do I need to see people
right? You know what else is
people that?
cringy?
Uh,
Mm. You know what else is cringy to me? Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
but people don't say that.
Yeah, they do.
Shoulda,
I
I
shoulda
shoulda,
gone, shoulda gone,
I coulda gone,
I coulda gone,
I woulda gone.
I woulda gone. That's cringeworthy,
You- Bad use of words and
right?
language and
Right?
all of that
Should
fun stuff.
have, would have. It's like supposedly with a B, supposedly. I think Joey from Friends had an issue with that, right? Right?
Supposedly,
Or so what or Joey said it and one of the friends had an issue. That's
yeah,
supposedly. Supposedly, right?
supposedly.
Yeah, those are just a few. Those are just I don't know. I think that there's probably tons of cringeworthy things.
You know what it is? I also cringe when people say the word important.
Why?
I don't know because I feel like some people say it really weird.
Important. Did I make you cringe?
No, it's some people don't know how to pronounce all the letters
Oh,
in the word.
okay. It's like I am cringed out at mature as opposed to mature.
It's mature.
It's mature,
It's
right?
so mature of
Yeah.
you.
Oh, how mature. Ugh, God, really? Right? Okay,
Ah,
smarty pants. Right? I
I
don't
don't
get
know.
that.
Like sometimes when people say certain words, I'm just like, I
I
don't.
know, right? It's like having a cavity and biting something sweet at the time. Okay. Ugh, right? There's a jolt that hits you when something's cringy. It
Right.
gets you. It gets
It
you.
gets
It's like a lightning bolt. Ugh,
Yeah, and it's like, "Oh, why?" Because usually that happens and I'm turning the channel.
right? Or I'm tuning out of the conversation, or I'm kind of walking away going,
Ah,
"Oh," or you make a face, right? You do that face. Ugh,
you're right.
right?
I
You make
just
a
like
face.
But what else makes you cringe then? So it's words, it's little pets being talked to like a baby. Like what
Yeah,
else
like
is
people who
cringy?
call their boyfriends babe, cringe.
It's just babe.
Hey babe, it's hey babe actually.
It's just
Hey
babe.
babe. And look at I am.
It's not even to you.
No, I'm just saying, right?
Oh my God.
I'm just saying, right? Things
It's
like that.
because it's because the nickname your husband has for you is Bison Head.
Or
That's why you're
peaches,
jealous.
sometimes peaches,
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Because
right?
of your beach buzz.
Right? Gotta take a hit for all the fuzzy women out there. Uh,
Oh my
right?
God.
All the fuzzy women look like this, right? Right? It doesn't look bad till the sun hits it, and then you're like,
Yeah.
"Oh shit,
And
gotta
then
do
there's a bit
something."
of a
A little
flow
bit of
to
a
it.
right, gotta fix that up, right? Gotta do a little work.
Oh my God. Okay.
I'm fuzzy. I don't know why,
I don't know why you're fuzzy either.
but there's difference from being fuzzy and hairy. Not
Well,
hairy.
oh God,
I'm
don't
fuzzy.
start talking about chin hairs and things
I'm good that
because
way.
all of a sudden you're going like this and it's like, oh man. And it's like long.
Means it's been living there for a long
And
time.
nobody's noticed or nobody's
Oh,
bothered to. That makes
right?
it cringe. That's cringe worthy too, right? You all of a sudden you're cringing at yourself because you're like, you stare in the mirror and I'm like, how long was that there? I've been
Right.
around people for 2 days. Nobody told me. Why is that hair still like?
Right?
Tell a woman.
Right? You know what else I think is cringeworthy now that we're talking about that? Like teenage kids, and I know that they can't help it, but somebody just please say, pop the white head.
That
Pop,
oh
right? Pop the white. When it turns white, it's nobody's delight. Get it out, right? It's only when it's white, it's full of fright. Get it out.
did your mother tell you that?
No, I just made that up right now. Really
Oh
smart
my
that way.
God. That's good then. That's
Right?
pretty
Thank
good.
you.
That's
Right?
pretty
But it's
good.
true, right? Like kids always got the white heads. It's like,
I don't understand why kids let their things fester.
get bigger.
Are we the generation that popped our pimples no matter what?
Totally. We popped our pimples.
Yeah, I think we
Popped
were
and
those people.
squeezed in the mirror, like looked close and
And then applied all
squeezed,
the things to it in the hopes that
dab,
it would go
dab,
away.
right? You had that you put that shiny stuff on at nights, and you peeled it off in the morning,
Yeah.
hoping all your pimples and your blackheads came with it, right?
Yeah. Oh God.
It was bad. It was
Yeah.
bad.
I cringe at that too. That's kind of gross.
Yeah.
You know what else makes me cringe? People who don't color coordinate their clothing.
Uh,
I cringe at that. I'm like, I look at them and I'm like, oh, I can't.
like I can't. Like, what were
Did
you
you
thinking?
did you not look in the mirror today?
No, right? You just
Did you
literally
not
picked
look in
up
the
your
mirror?
clothes and put them on,
And I have to turn my head and I have to walk away
right?
because
Because
I'm
it's
like,
hurtful. It's hurting my eyes,
it's so cringy.
right? I bet you people are cringing at us right now, being so judgmental.
But I put my judgment pants squarely on this evening,
I own
so
them. I
buckle
never
up,
take them off.
Buttercup.
I never take them off, right? We're going for a ride, judgment pants. That's what we do.
I don't
I
care.
don't care.
You know what I do care about though?
What?
GenX Halloween costumes. Do you remember those?
Oh,
Do you remember like
I remember the
every
fight.
kid wore like the onesie and it was a clown outfit and you wore this like plastic
Plastic with the
mask.
little elastic
Yeah.
band,
You took back to
right?
school. That was your exciting costume for
Yeah,
the
I
year.
remember. My mom,
Ah.
I feel that Halloween didn't come always with a lot of joy when it came to us kids picking out our costumes, because I feel that my mom had like we had a clown outfit,
Uh-huh.
we had a vampire, there was a cat, and there was a gypsy, and we all
Ah.
wore all of them at one point. I feel we didn't have a whole lot of say in what we were being for Halloween, Gen
Uh-huh.
X kids, right? Did you?
You know what? Honestly, I don't remember what we wore as kids.
No?
No, I just remember we got to go Halloween trick or treating. We got tons of candy, but I think probably most likely I had a fascination with witches way back when.
Oh, okay.
And as soon as I could, get my hands on a hat,
Yeah.
I started, wearing the witch's hat and
Every
did all that
kid
kind of stuff.
and every kid wore wore colored what were they, pantyhose? Like we wore colored hose and like a body. What was it? What was what if you were a gymnast? What did you wear?
A bodysuit?
A bodysuit, right? Everything was part. Your costume always had a bodysuit made attached to it somehow, right? Like
Might have
not
been Raggedy Ann one year too.
were
I
you?
can't remember.
I was a vampire, and that was a good one. I liked that one. My sister Christy was a cat, and she was young
Uh,
and looked like she was like a stripper cat or something.
oh God.
My kid sister looked like she was like a mixture between like Little Orphan Annie goes to the cow go it does the cowboy outfit.
Yeah. But
Not good.
I don't remember my parents spending money on Halloween
No,
costumes.
it's like so when I talk about this gypsy outfit, my mom like she went and got all of her 70s scarves and that became the skirt, all of her scarves. Like everything was made out of her like call her Mr. Dress Up or something, right? All her shit, whatever she oh, and here you need some jewels. You gotta have some jewelry on
Yeah.
because now
Yeah.
you're like a fortune teller, right? And then she would do the makeup and oh, it was weird.
Yeah. I don't remember my parents ever paying money for a Halloween
No,
costume,
no.
but I don't think it really mattered because we were probably wearing our coats. So
Yeah, right, so it didn't who cared, right? Who cared? Exactly.
oh yeah, those are the days. Hey.
Yeah, right? Nobody cared. Nobody cared.
Ugly Gen X Halloween costumes. Now they're very elaborate.
Oh, now and a fortune, right? Now it costs money, right? Now it costs money. Yeah,
Oh, it does, but whatever.
you know.
Okay, so what happens when people don't seasonally transition properly? Like you
Oh,
get bare feet
yeah.
and winter coats or hoodies and like a muckluck.
Yeah, you get mass confusion. I see it on the bus right now. It's mass confusion. They don't know what they want, right? We should be in
Uh,
coats and we should be in
uh-huh.
like a proper shoe. No.
Well, you would hope, right?
I'm seeing oh, no, they're not. They're not. So I get they still wanna hang on to their hoodie, I get that, right? But then they
Mhm.
got a muckluck up to their knee. I'm like, "What is that?" Like,
And
what
that was before the snow, I think.
was before the snow, right? And I'm like,
So
"What?"
my feet need to be warm, but I'm totally cool with just a hoodie.
Yeah, and, like, some of the hats that I'm seeing, I'm just like, "Wow, I don't know if if we've quite embarked on toque weather yet." But
Oh,
those young
toques are
kids,
all over the
oh,
place
they're
now.
all out, right? They're all
Yep,
out. Somebody asked me,
happening.
"Why don't I wear a toque?" I'm like, "'Cause it wrecks your hair."
Because it does wreck your hair. I've never ever had luck wearing a toque and then taking it off and I'm like, oh, my hair is fine. Nope.
Well,
I look like a rat.
I thought you were
I
gonna say
look
you've never had luck finding a toque, and I was gonna be like, "It's 'cause your head's too big."
no, I have always been able to find a toque. Thank you. It's other hats that I have a problem with.
Right, oh, yeah, right.
Thanks for bringing my shame to me. That's very exciting. Thank you.
Sorry,
I
sorry,
appreciate
Sarita,
that. But like
sorry.
you're my head. I don't know how people have good hair after wearing a toque.
HHG does. Remember that one
I
remember,
don't get
like,
it.
years ago, remember she met us at Hudson's and had her toque on all night,
I know. And I'm like, how?
and she's got that look, right? Like, that she can pull off that look.
How are you not hot?
I look like it's like I look like
Well, you look like a boy because you lose all your hair.
I lose all my hair, and then it's like put me in a swim cap, right? It's a horrible bit, and then just the face is coming at you, right?
Face and glasses.
Face glasses, fogged up glasses. Here they come, right?
Oh, that's horrible. That's a
Not it's
bad
not a
thought.
it's not a good visual. You know, it's a
That's
bad
not a
thought.
good.
Speaking of a bad thought, Samantha, I had a bad thought the other day. I was thinking about it made me laugh, but it was just kind of a bad time. Remember when I had my heart attack?
Yes.
I remember I was going in for surgery and they take that bit out of your leg, right? They
Yes.
take that vein out of your leg, right? So you
Uh-huh.
know that they're going to be doing damage to your leg. And I was actually laughing out loud to myself at remembering this story because I feel that I'm like a fairly modern gal. I feel that I do all the things that modern gals should do with all their nether regions, right?
Uh-huh.
And I
Yes.
remember the nurse saying that she had to get me ready for surgery because they were going to need access to my leg. And I'm like, yeah, no worries, right? I said, I think I'm pretty already. Even though I didn't know I was going to have a heart attack, I think I come ready for surgery because I kind of knew what she was talking about. And they took me into the room and she's like, nope, looks like we need to do some care down there. I'm like, What are you caring for? Because the only thing you could be caring for is not healthy. Not healthy. And I don't wanna wake up itchy.
Like, were you like,
I think they're
was
just
your was it
no,
down to your knee? Like,
no,
was
I
something
am
happening that you weren't aware of?
no, I'm like perfectly woman-scaped like the next gal. I don't know where down there she was
Oh
looking,
my god.
and I'm like, "Are you serious?" And she's like, there's always a little more we can do."
Oh,
I'm like, "Okay, but," and then in my mind, I'm thinking, "But where are you going with this surgery? It's the side of my leg. Where are we going here? What are we doing with me? What are we doing with me down there that you now think needs more care?"
oh my hair down there.
Not hair down there, care. She was
Hair.
just gonna give it some more care. I'm like, I feel it's been cared for. I feel
I
it's
think
regularly cared for, and
you
it's good to go. It's
you
ready
should
for the big day,
yeah, you should stop.
right? I don't know if I'm comfortable with where this is going, right? Is there a waiver I should sign here?
Oh my
Isn't
god.
that funny? It just kinda made me remember that,
Oh, the things you remember when you have to go through stuff, right?
right? And you're just like, "Ugh."
Yeah.
Bad enough, right? Bad enough. Okay, so remember how we had our conversation about head, shoulders, knees, and toes?
Yeah.
So I made up a new song, right? Because I was trying to explain to Mike how Mike once thinks, I should have like boots and coat and mitts, all the things because I have my little walk now in the winter. Ready for this?
Yes.
Here's my thing.
Mhm.
Coat and mitts, no boots or hat, no boots or hat. Coats and mitts, no boots or hat. I can't stand all that. Right? That's how I feel.
You should be wearing boots.
I'm not wearing boots.
You
I won't be
should be
wearing boots.
wearing boots.
I'm not gonna be wearing boots. But you remember my old black boots that I liked, like with like my tie up?
Yes. Oh my god.
Can we go find them again?
No. No, they don't
Why?
exist, hey, because 'Cause
I
they're
saw a
old.
lady today and it looked like she had them on, and I'm like, "Oh, oh,
Did you happen to ask her where she got them?
I didn't.
That's your own fault then.
I want those boots back."
Your boots don't exist anymore.
Is it because 'cause they're not in style?
The boots you have are fine.
Well, I know, but they're kinda like, I don't know, combatish, right? Like I'm like going to
So are the
war.
other ones.
The others were a little bit daintier, I feel.
They were
They
daintier.
were
Oh, because
dainty.
you have dainty feet.
I feel that they were a little daintier.
Oh my god.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I just
I
want those old
just
boots back.
I think you need to stop with that.
Okay. All
Stop with
right.
the fascination. It's over. It's over, Lisa.
You know me, I don't do well letting go. Let it
Uh-huh.
go. Let
Coats
it
and
go.
mitts, no boots or hat. No boots
Boots or
or hat.
hat, no
Coat
boots
and
or
mitts,
hat,
no boots
boots
and
and
hat.
hat.
I
I
can't
can't
stand
stand
all
all
that.
that, right? I feel how I'm feeling can be best explained in a song, right? Like it's like, "And you're
Love
not even
it.
gonna wear a toque? Nope.
Nope.
What about boots? Nope.
Nope.
Nope, I will not. I will
At
not.
least wear mitts, hey?
I'll wear the mitts and I'll wear my coat.
I will wear a coat and mitts, coat
Coat
and
and
mitts,
mitts, coat
coat
and
and
mitts.
mitts. I
I
will
will wear
wear
coat
coat
and
and
mitts,
mitts,
no boots
but
or hat,
no
because I can't
fucking
stand
boots.
all that, right?
My version was better.
It probably was, right? Remember the one year, remember I carried a toque with me in my little
Oh,
bay bag. I carried it every day
oh,
to work.
your
I'm not
husband doesn't, he just doesn't know you very
I'm
well.
not dragging it along. I'm not taking it on the trip. It's not coming to work with me every day.
Yes, I know.
Here's
Okay,
the one thaw.
I know. Okay, so the other day I was looking at some hamburger helper.
Oh, I love him. We had it the other day, actually.
I know. So
Love
I don't love like the beef one, but I like the tuna helper.
Why don't you like the beef one?
I don't know. It just seems like more work. And I don't mind. And we grew up with hamburger
Yeah,
helper.
yeah, 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 yeah.
We grew up with that shit,
Right, right.
right?
Mom's tired of cooking. Hamburger helper,
Hamburger
right?
helper.
Yeah,
And
totally.
I think it gets a bad rap because everyone's like, "Oh, hamburger helper," and it's like it is everything in one pot.
And you're not adding any bad stuff to it.
It's just like noodles, meat, and a
Noodles, meat,
sauce.
and a sauce,
Yeah.
and some milk, a little bit of powder,
A little bit of powder.
right?
It's not
Like
going to hurt you.
we still eat it today. Because why? You know what? Because the hamburger needs a little help sometimes, right? Somebody
Sometimes you just
recognized that.
sometimes you just want it all to be gushy.
Yeah, like the hamburger helper stroganoff. Oh, so good. You put a little bit of sour cream in it. It's wonderful.
Oh,
Yeah,
you do a little sour cream, do you?
you
You
know
get
me, right?
all fancy like that.
Fancy. I elevate my dishes a little bit, Samantha. Right? That's what I do. I going on the record. Love a hamburger helper.
I love a tuna helper. Count me in.
I like any help I can get, I'll eat it. When we were kids, we used to always have there was a shortcut spaghetti one, and it was the best,
Oh,
but then they discontinued it for some reason.
probably because it wasn't popular.
I don't know. It was with me and my dad.
Or it was probably radioactive and they pulled it from the
I
shelf.
don't know. If it was popular with me and my dad, I don't know why it got pulled. Just like I was thinking the other day
Uh,
about canned beans,
oh, yeah.
right? I feel I need more canned beans in my life.
I have just recently picked up baked beans and I had them the other day.
That's what I want. Like, do you get into tomato sauce with the molasses? Which one?
Yes, I do the molasses, but I like the tomato sauce one too. Depends what I'm eating with it.
Do you elevate it by adding a wiener?
I elevate it by adding a sausage.
Same type of thing. Okay, right? So my dad, when we were kids, he used to make, and I know we've talked about this before, weenie beanie.
Yeah.
Lord McIntyre made weenie beanie, and I'm pretty sure it was just cans of beans, like pork and
Yes.
beans, cut up wiener,
Uh-huh.
and I think his secret was he added a little bit of mustard to it,
Oh, okay.
and so it gave you a bit of a zing,
Yep. Okay.
right? And we loved weenie beanie.
There's nothing wrong with weenie beanie.
When I was in Ottawa last winter, my brother-in-law, he doesn't do the weenie, he just does the beanie. Oh, I was like shoveling it in. Like you never get full on beans. Beans don't make you full.
They do make you toot though.
They make you toot because you're tooty, right? But when we were kids, I think it's my comfort food for the winter. When we were kids, my mom used to make it for lunch, and she would toast up 2 pieces of bread, and then she put the beans on the toast.
Uh-huh. Yep, beans
Yeah,
on toast.
right, right up there with alphagetti on toast.
Right.
Right? Like life was good. Those were good
Oh,
meals.
good solid memories.
Hey, I love bring back like I think we need to
Oh my god, fried
we
bologna and baked beans. Yum.
any all of it, right?
All the stuffs.
Right? All the good stuff. Let's just do it, man. Let's just do it. Right?
Baked beans good, fried bologna maybe not, but
Maybe I
whatever.
don't know about the fried bologna, but then really a processed wiener, not much different,
Probably not.
right? My same parts, just not flat. Rolled like a tube.
Yep, roll like a
Only
tube.
difference. Only difference.
All right, so Facebook Tuesday was all about Halloween, Lisa.
I feel that people didn't like candy.
They did not enjoy candy as much as one would have thought, but they did also have very strong feelings about rockets.
Yes.
They were poo-pooing them,
They were poo-pooing.
jawbreakers and suckers as
Right.
well. I think anything that pretty much breaks your teeth now as an adult, they
Right.
were kicking to
They
the
are
curb.
not excited about. It was funny because I purposely kept off the kiss candy
Oh,
and the candy corn because those to me are always too easy to kick to the curb,
well, nobody likes candy corn.
right? So this year I thought, let's just see. But yeah, it was and suckers. Who doesn't really? That was like one of my favorite
Yeah.
treats was suckers.
Yeah. Suckers.
I don't
All
get that.
right.
That hurt my heart a little bit.
Well, but
Everybody
it
wants
was
to keep the mini chocolate bars,
I
right?
meh.
That's a keeper for me.
I mean, mini is better than big, I think, depending
But
on
it's
what it
different
is.
now. Now that you can get mini chocolate bars all year, it's not special.
It isn't
They've
special.
made it not special, right?
Getting big chocolate bars is special.
Yeah, you know what special is because you encountered special one night singing. Remember your golden voice? Remember you hit a note that was special? Right? Friends of the podcast, I'm going to tell you this.
Don't. It's really
Samantha, you should be proud of that note.
that one freaking note.
HHG thought so too. I don't even
Yes.
remember what the song was, but we were like singing and didn't even think we were harmonizing, and out came the harmony. And HHG and I stopped dead in our tracks and looked at Sam and were like, that was special. Right? That was
I
special.
surprised myself, if I'm being
Right.
totally honest.
Totally. It's like, where the hell did that come from?
I don't know. It was that one moment of my life where I was going to hit the right note at the right time.
Rocky, you could have been a contender.
I could have been a
Could have
contender.
been a contender on American Idol with that
Well,
special note.
I'm surprised that I didn't take singing like lessons because I have a
Really?
very loud voice.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
Oh well.
I couldn't resist.
Maybe I can sing as a senior.
Maybe, right?
The
Maybe.
singing senior. That's my whole
You're
gig now.
Samantha, the singing senior. Right.
Oh God, no. Please no. All
One
right.
never knows.
So everybody, if you want to connect with us, we have all the social stuff. So I'm just going to quickly go through it again. We do have Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We have TikTok, and we are on YouTube. All you have to do is search I Shake My Head with Lisa and Sam, and we are there for you. YouTube will always carry now our latest episode, and you can see us, our pretty faces live, and watch all the weird expressions and Lisa shaking her finger at me and me giving her the finger and stuff, fun stuff like that.
Right.
So you can't see that on an audio podcast, but
Nope,
you can
you
see
really
it on
cannot.
YouTube.
Yes, you
So
can.
subscribe to YouTube, and then if you like it, suggest it to other people because we're gaining some subscribers on there, and that's pretty cool for us. So it's an area we're trying to grow. And we do have Patreon, which is patreon.com/I Shake My Head. For as little as $2 a month, you get the episode early and an extra episode every month.
Samantha.
Lisa.
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson was in the news. Did you hear about it?
Yes.
Did you see it?
Yes.
So a Paris Wax Museum, friends of the podcast, made him a wax person.
Uh-huh.
And Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson was not too impressed with it because, as he says, he's not a white man.
No, he's not.
And the skin tone was totally out for a white man.
It was not him.
It was not him. He's like, he's half black, he's half Hawaiian.
Yeah.
He's no white. Right?
He's not white.
So I thought that was kind of funny, right? I guess apparently they got a little work to do.
Yes, they do have a little bit of work to
Got to
do.
melt it down.
Oh
redo it.
God. Did they have to redo it?
Yeah, I think. Well, they got to do something to make him look better.
Or can they just spray tan him?
I don't know. I don't know how it works. I don't know enough
Maybe they
about
can
it.
spray tan wax.
I always think it's weird with with celebrity wax museum things because some are so dead on and some are so like, wow, that's horrible.
Yeah.
Right? Like it's like, how can they do some so good and then some so bad?
I don't know.
I
It's
don't
weird.
get it.
I went to the wax museum in Washington, actually.
Yeah. Remember we
That was
went to
pretty
Niagara
good.
Falls.
Yeah, that was weird.
Remember Jimmy Fallon didn't look that good.
No, he didn't look no.
But Barack Obama looks good.
He looked
Right?
good.
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. Oh my God. You know what I've always wondered about wax figures? Do they make them anatomically correct
I would hope so.
with the boobs and the stuff and the
Well, I think for sure for women they do. So I would hope for a man they're giving him his junk. Right?
I was just curious if they do it all, and then are you making it up in your mind as to what the junk?
Oh,
would
it's
look
like the artist. It's like the artist's rendition of.
The
Because I'd
junk.
be curious, dear artist, what does Dwayne Johnson's junk look like? Right?
Like,
And is that
seriously,
weird to like
has
carve,
anybody ever wondered? Like,
right? We're wondering about that. Matter of fact, I'm kind of shaking my head at that. Right?
next time I'm near him, I'm gonna zip down those trousers and take a look.
Take a look. I need to see your junk, your fake wax junk, please. Right? Gotta be able to tell what his basket size looks like.
That would be so funny. Oh my
Right?
God, you would be arrested, I'm sure, if you touched
You
a
would,
wax
right?
figure.
That's right. You might as well just throw soup at the painting.
Oh, right.
Same type of thing.
Oh
Same
God,
type
yes,
of thing, Samantha.
same type of thing. Okay, I got a new fun thing for you now.
Okay.
I came across it. Crocs, the shoe, is now doing winter boots.
Don't.
They are doing winter boots.
Don't. Because they will pimp out anything that goes on your feet.
Yes. And you know what? They
No.
don't look that bad.
Oh,
I
shut
might
up.
even
You're
contemplate.
going to buy a
if I-
plastic winter boot.
you know what? I bet you'd keep your foot warm.
How can it keep your foot warm? It's a piece of plastic.
They have fur inside them.
That's a slipper.
No, it's not. It's like a boot, and it has fur in it.
What does the boot look like? Does it do up?
No, it looks like the croc, like the
Nice, pretty,
formations of a regular shoe, and then
nice.
it just goes up a little
So it's
higher.
got that big fat toe.
Yeah.
That's pretty for a boot. Sounds like a pretty fashionable boot.
I think people are gonna love it. Oh my god, they're gonna love it.
And again, you need the boot to go from your car, from your underground parking lot to your car to your office.
Yes.
You're walking far again this winter. Enough to invest in bad enough a winter boot, let alone a croc winter boot.
You never know, Lisa.
You get a
never
croc
know.
winter boot. I'm never going to stop bugging you ever, ever.
Well,
Put it
let's
out
wait
there
and
now.
see, right?
I want to see what they look like. Can I just Google croc winter boot?
Yeah, it's out there. It's out there for the world. I think everyone
color?
should take a look at it.
What color?
I don't know. Well, the one I saw was like an off-white.
Oh,
I'm not saying that's the color, but I'm just saying they've made boots.
it's like, how can a winter boot? It's like they've made a Sorel somehow not the worst boot in the world anymore.
Right.
Now it's a croc,
Right.
and you want to wear the ugliest boot.
It might not be ugly. Uggs are ugly. People
Ye-
wear those all the time.
Yeah, and you make fun of them, no,
Uggs are
no.
so ugly.
Friends of the podcast, I'm going to fight for this for not to happen. I'm going to fight for it not to happen. She does not.
Oh.
Girl does not need winter boots.
Grow up.
Just sing my song. You don't need winter boots. You know what? You know what? And I know we've talked this to death, but it still comes up in my day. Why? Explain to me for the 9 millionth time why men can go out unshaven and unkept and gray and nobody thinks twice.
I don't know because
Why is this okay?
we accept men looking unkept.
Why do we do that?
I don't know.
Have they had a harder life than us? Have they have a harder week than us?
No. But I think, yes, it's totally okay for them to show up for work looking unkept.
Yeah, right? Going out to the Walmart looking unkept.
In sweats.
In sweats.
Gray sweats, the ones we
Gray
hate the most.
The ones we hate the most. Gray sweats, right? Why is this happening?
I don't know. It's a total double standard because if we saw a woman who just like look like a unkept man, like if her hair was all crazy and she looked like she just rolled out of bed, we'd be like, oh my god, why is she out in public? We don't do that to guys. So why are we doing that to the poor woman who probably is like, shit, I need milk.
I need milk and I'm just going to run to Walmart. Right. And without having to put my face on and have a quick shower.
Right.
Right?
She just needs milk and bread.
On my leggings.
Yeah, put on my leggings.
Right.
And then she's like, shit, I'm going to see people. Fuck it. I don't care.
Right. Men can walk around in their t-shirts that show their belly hanging out.
Yep.
And that's just whatever. That's just my belly.
That's just my belly.
And it's not because they're confident. It's because they can't be bothered. Right? It's not a confidence. It's not like I'm so confident. No, Mr. Confidence is wearing like the muscle shirt and has the rippled. That's Mr. Confidence.
Uh-huh.
Mr. Belly hanging below his t-shirt. That's a different guy.
I guess so.
Right?
Yeah.
I think maybe I just want our men in the world to step it up a pinch.
Step it up, people.
Just a pinch. Just a pinch. Like I'm even okay with the ball cap. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine, right?
I'm totally cool with a ball cap and a hoodie, and if you're wearing sweats, wear sweats, and can it all match?
Right.
Can it all just go
together? I don't know if we should be saying and go with the sweats in public, right? Because then again, it's your wallet and your balls and your dick, and it's really weird and awkward, right?
Please wear underwear. There you go.
Wear underwear, right? At least wear underwear.
At least wear underwear.
I don't know, Samantha. I don't know.
Okay. I know. I got another. I shake my head though.
Okay.
I'm shaking my head at why we clean our houses every week.
Uh-huh.
Do we have to do that? Who decided that? Who decided we had to clean our house every week?
Right.
Like, isn't our time better spent doing something else?
Shouldn't I be able to decide how much filth I can live in?
Right.
Like that should be my standard of filth, right? I can live in this much filth till I got to clean it.
Somebody decided somewhere along the decades that we got to clean our house every week and it's always done on the weekend.
Right?
And you got to take your sheets off your bed and put them in the washing machine. You got to do your dishes. You got to vacuum. You got to dust. You got to clean your bathroom. You got to do all that shit. And it has to be done every week. Why?
Every week. Why?
Why does it have to be every week?
Why every week?
You
Can
can
we
let
do
it go for 2.
and
I don't know
right?
if you want to go longer than 2, maybe 3 if you can handle yourself.
Depends on your level on your level of yuck. If your level of yuck isn't that bad, I don't know,
Oh, let it go. Let
right?
it
I
go.
feel like we put so much like I wake up every Sunday thinking, "Okay, I gotta do housework,"
Yeah.
right? It's like I
Yeah.
gotta do housework. But
Totally.
then, you know what? When you think back to the TV show Leave It to Beaver. June Cleaver, that bitch vacuumed every day, every
Oh
day vacuum,
God. Oh my God. Who
right?
has time for that?
Every day vacuumed,
What are you vacuuming that you couldn't vacuum a week from now or 2
right?
weeks from now?
Like, it's okay. We've already determined that the dust just starts. So if we can put up with it after 1 week, why can't we live with it for another week?
Right.
I feel perfectly fine, I think, with like two every 2 weeks.
Well, I mean,
Or
realistically, it's just you and your husband.
yeah, nobody comes to see us.
No. And if there's only a couple of you or you, how dirty are you making your house?
Dirty are you making your house? Like, are you peeing on the floor? Right? You peeing on the seat? No, right? Like,
If
not
you
doing
got
those things.
kids,
Different,
determine your schedule because kids can be messy. Like bar
right?
none, they can be
Exactly,
messy.
right? It's a totally,
But
totally different thing.
for people who live by themselves or it's only a couple or whatever,
Yeah,
like
I don't know.
I'm shaking my head. Who started this? I
Who
want to
started
know.
this? And then you gotta live up
Started
to
that.
it. And then here's my thought process. So since we moved to our new place, every week I've been doing the cleaning, right?
Uh-huh.
All that's happening now is it's like it's not as thorough because when you do it every week, I don't feel it needs to be as totally as thorough as it is if I did it every 3 weeks because I'm
Oh,
on
so
because I'm on top of it.
are you doing a hot job?
Not totally, but right? Like I know that the baseboards aren't that dirty,
Oh my
right? I just Swiffered them last week,
god. Right.
right? I know that I probably this week can go around the tchotchke on the bookshelf as opposed to lifting it up because I lifted it up
Oh,
last week. I don't know. I
I
just
don't
think with
know.
housekeeping, like I just think with house, like there it all is. You got your laundry, you got your this, you got your that. Why all of a sudden are we constraining ourselves to it's got to be done on the weekend? Guess what? I only get 2 days off on a weekend, and usually one of them I'm doing other shit.
Yep.
So maybe the dusting didn't get done. What are you gonna
Heaven
do?
forbid.
Heaven forbid, Samantha. Right? Heaven forbid. Okay, so here's something, right? We're headed into your Hallmark season.
God bless.
You got a plan so you don't miss any movies, right? You got paper, pen, checking off the dates, blocking off the time. What you
I
doing?
am. I am. I'm doing all of that.
I knew you would be.
Oh my God. The the one that's coming up is called Miss Christmas. I
Uh-huh.
cannot wait. It looks
Oh, so
delightful.
excited.
Yes.
Yeah.
And who was it? Was it Karen? I think it was Karen who told me that her friend's house in Winnipeg got used for a Hallmark Christmas
Oh.
movie.
Ooh.
And it's coming out in December.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
How exciting. How exciting.
So excited.
Can't wait. Can't wait. Can't wait.
Hot chocolate, Hallmark movie.
Blanket.
Gonna be awesome.
Good to go. Can't wait to hear all about it. All about it,
Yeah.
right? Practice advent calendar next week.
Oh, don't.
Yes. Yes.
No.
Yes. Yes.
You know, this is just an
Yes.
excuse for you to eat chocolate every day.
It's an excuse. I don't even get through all the days. I don't I
No, because you
screw it
eat
up.
it all in one day.
And then I do better in December.
No, you don't.
I try to. I try to. I try to. I try to. I can't with you.
Oh,
Don't.
okay.
Don't.
All right.
Just
Whatever.
don't.
It's your advent
Uh,
calendar, Lisa.
Thank you.
Do what you
And
got to do.
the November one is just a cheap one, right? Because It's not the
It
real
is
thing.
just a cheap one.
Just
Yeah.
a dollar store cheap waxy
Yeah.
one, but still delicious. Still something to look forward to.
Okay.
That's what I need in my life when the pigeon's gone. That's what I need. Okay.
Advent calendar chocolate.
Okay. So here we go. As a Gen X kid, Samantha, did you ever have those striped socks that had each toe went into an extra spot like gloves?
No, I never had those.
You never had those?
No.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I do.
You never had them.
Toe socks. You had
Toe
toe socks.
socks. You never had them.
No, I never had them.
Didn't want them?
No.
I had them. They were pretty
It's
cool.
freaky. It's freaky.
They were freaky. They were freaky. They were really freaky. They were weird, toe socks were. I don't think they lasted long.
No, but people have toe shoes now.
That's weird. It's weirder. It's
It's
weirder.
weirder.
And then people want to wear Crocs for winter boots, even weirder. Right.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I
Uh,
can see those Gen X. I can see those socks. They're striped. They got
all
toes
striped.
sticking out.
Crazy colored stripes, right?
Love it. Oh my
And they
god.
like came up to your knee, like all Gen X socks.
Yes. Yes, they all came up to your knee
Because it wasn't a sock if it didn't come up to your kneecap.
because that was 70s socks.
Right? Up high. Up high.
Ah.
Right?
Oh,
We wore them proud.
I miss the 70s. There was some weird shit clothes happening there.
Bad looks, bad looks, bad looks.
Striped everything, wide bottom legged pants.
Macrame vests and right.
Who are we kidding? It's all coming back anyway.
It's
so it
all
doesn't matter.
coming back, Samantha. Okay, here's
you-
something. Okay,
No, hang on. Do you realize that nothing is new?
Nothing's new.
Did you? I realized that the other day and I'm like, there's nothing new. There's
Nothing.
nothing new in this world except for technology. Kids
That's the
ain't
only
learning
thing.
nothing new. They're not doing anything new. They think
Well, they
are.
learned new math.
Kids-
They learned new math.
Okay, that's fine. Whatever. But I'm just saying, there's literally nothing new
No, nothing.
except for technology.
That's true. That's really interesting, actually.
Because we know human nature. We're not dumb. We've been studying it for a long time. We know what we can and cannot do as human beings. We know that some of us do weirder things than others.
That's right.
We know the ins and outs.
That's very, very true.
Nothing is new.
Nothing's new.
Nothing's new.
And it's cyclical. It just comes back.
Right?
Just comes back.
Right?
Totally. You know what is new? My new favorite TV show.
Okay.
It's called Snake Oil. No, it's really good. Have you watched it?
With David Spade.
Really, really good, actually.
I tried watching it and I got bored.
No.
I'm like,
And soon our friendship's going to be over because we're going to be bored of each other. We have nothing in common.
we don't have to have shows in common because now I did try to watch it.
loved it.
I found it was boring.
I did not find it was boring. I found it was very entertaining, actually.
Okay.
Both Mike and I watched it last week, of course, because Brad Paisley was on it.
Oh, okay.
Right? And it's the first time I'd watched it. And I was like, do I ever enjoy that?
Because you have to decide if it's real or not.
Real, right? Because it's a business. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe over your head.
That's so rude.
I'm just trying to figure out.
It's not over my head. I just found it boring. Though I did watch the first episode where it had whiskey flavored. It was bison flavored whiskey
Ooh.
or something, and a baby bracelet made out of baby teeth.
Ew.
Yeah, it was weird. It was
Huh.
kind of strange.
It's weird, but then the thing that you think is never going to be real is real.
Okay.
And it's like, yep, nope, the baby teeth is real. What?
The baby teeth wasn't real. It was the
Oh.
booze.
Well, that's surprising, huh? That's surprising. I'm just saying, I think it's a good show. Friends of the podcast, watch this show and comment. Please back Lisa.
Is it because you like David Spade? Is that why you think
I do. I love David Spade, right? I do. I like him a lot. Here's something else that's new that the Gibsons have a bit of a gripe about. So the Gibsons are big fans of Cheeto Paws.
Oh.
Just like the normal Cheeto Paws, right?
I'm learning something new about the two of you right now.
Yeah. But they're always just only available limitedly, right? Like all things I love, right? I love them, and then they go away from my life like forever. So the new Cheeto Paws, though, they're limited and they're not around. But what Cheetos has done is they've introduced Cheeto pretzels.
Oh.
No. You know
No?
how I feel when like said company that had something really good and ripped it away from you brings out something new? How about don't? I feel kind of the
You
same.
hate change, so of course you're gonna hate the new stuff.
I hate new stuff. I hate change.
Yes, you do. This is why you still after over a year of owning your boots, still hate your boots.
I still hate my boots because they're not my other boots.
Right, because
Because
they're
my
new
other boots
boots.
fell apart and I was forced. Because that's the thing, right? I don't mind change. I hate
Ah.
forced change. I
Yes,
like
this
to
is
change
true.
if I initiate the change, it's fine. But when it's forced upon me, I'm not a fan of it.
Oh god.
Right? So that's the problem with things like that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So thumbs down, Cheetos. Just
Uh,
stop bringing back new things. Keep old things. That's all.
okay.
Right?
Now, is there something to be said for the 5-second rule?
Like, what can possibly be said as adults for the 5-second rule, Samantha?
Like and this goes back to how often you clean your house.
Okay. Fair
Right?
enough. Okay.
Right? If
Okay.
if it falls and it's 5 seconds, you could pick it up and potentially eat it, dust it
Are
off
you
and
on
eat it.
are you on week
Or
1 or
if
week
you're
2 of cleaning?
if you're in week 3 of
Uh,
I haven't cleaned my house,
Needs to go in the bin.
you're going to have to put it in the bin.
You gotta put it in the bin, right? Week 1, in it goes. Keep it, 5 seconds.
If this is in your house, gauge it. If this is not in your house, don't you dare.
Don't you dare. Not now. If
Don't
it's
you
not in
dare.
your house, don't you dare.
Don't you
Right?
dare.
Like, I saw a Glossette raisin sitting on the floor, and I was like, don't you dare.
Don't you
And then
dare.
I saw a chocolate, you know those, is it the
Ah,
Lindor chocolates that come wrapped in the red?
yes.
I saw a stray one just, like, in a corner, and I'm like, "Don't you dare."
Oh my god, how long had it been sitting there?
I don't know because it was just in a hallway, but I
And
just
you have
saw it.
mice.
I know, but oh, well, the hospital has mice. I don't have mice, right? It was at the hospital, but I saw it just sitting in a corner, and I'm
Oh
like, not
my
in my
god.
office, like, just out in the hallway, and I'm
Uh-huh.
like, it obviously just fell from somebody's purse, and I looked at it, and I'm like, "Don't you dare.
Don't you dare.
Don't you dare."
Don't you
Right?
dare.
Your 5-second rule. I think it's more like, "Don't you dare.
Don't you dare.
Don't you dare rule. Don't you dare.
Don't you dare.
Don't you dare. Don't you
Because
dare."
Lisa, you are not that desperate that you need that chocolate sitting on the
I
floor.
don't, but I wanted it because there it was. None of all I thought was, "Oh, I could really go for one Lindor chocolate right now." And I don't even like Lindor chocolate. It's too creamy. I don't like the texture. It's a lot of work.
Right. It's a lot of work.
Take it out of the
Uh-huh.
wrapper. Ugh. But there it was. And I thought
Don't you
about
dare.
it. But then I thought, don't you dare.
Don't you dare.
Don't you dare, right?
Don't you dare.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Yeah,
Oh my
I
god.
think you gotta leave the 5-second rule alone.
I think we do. I think we need to go 5-second rule. Don't you dare.
Don't you dare, right? Even outside, like at the lake, don't you dare. Still don't you dare,
No.
right? Right? If the hot dog dropped, don't you dare,
Don't you dare.
right?
Nope.
Because you're in bear country and ants and animals and
It's not pretty.
don't you dare.
Don't you dare.
Don't you dare, right? Just don't you dare.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think that's exactly it.
Well, guys, we want your feedback on what we're talking about. So send your comments to ismhead@gmail.com. You might find it being mentioned during an episode. You can also DM us too. I say this and I think just, throw a
Drop us
comment
a
to
line.
us. Yeah,
Yeah.
drop us a line.
Drop a
Um,
review.
a review would be nice.
We haven't had a review in a long time.
Yeah. Just a reminder that you can get some I Shake My Head swag at Threadless, which is ishakemyhead.threadless.com. We have some cool new options for you, so go check it out. We want to say thank you to John Domingo. He is the best kept secret in podcasting.
And probably disappointed about his Phillies.
Oh, don't rub it in.
Right? I'm not rubbing it in. He puts it out there. Our whole thing, you put it out there, we're gonna comment, right?
I know. Yeah,
Poor John Domingo, right? So he's a Phillies fan, doesn't matter what the sport,
this is
right?
true.
The Phillies were playing baseball. He starts posting on his Facebook. I'm watching it because I'm a fan. He starts posting it on his Facebook that he believes he's the Philly jinx. And I believe strongly that he is too. He has a track record of killing his teams when he tunes in mid-game.
Yes.
He lived up to the reputation.
Yes, he did. Okay.
Right? Just saying. I feel bad for him. It's his team.
Uh-huh.
right?
But
But
your Diamondbacks are going to the
they're not my
World Series.
Diamondbacks. There's 2 ex-Jays that we didn't think were good enough to be Jays, so we sent them to a team that's going to the World Series instead. And then the Jays coach has the nerve to say, this is what the Jays coach had the nerve to say, is that, well, for that whole trade to come into effect, it's going to take 4 years for us to really, really know if that trade was a good trade. Really? Because our 2 guys were really, really good in their games, and they're going to the World Series. I think they got the better deal. We did not go to the World Series. They got the better deal.
Oh my god.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh,
And the
crazy.
Riders did so bad, we got rid of the head coach.
We fired the head coach, right?
But we kept the general manager, which I'm not entirely sure why, but whatever.
Nobody's really quite sure why that happened either.
Yeah.
Maybe
So
some
keep
bribe money.
one, toss the other.
Toss the other, right? Doesn't make much sense. That's sports for you, Samantha. That's sports, right? Oh my goodness, another week is done.
Yes. Woohoo.
Woohoo. All right, Samantha, anything else you want to talk about?
No, I'm good.
You sure?
I think so.
Well, I think I'm better.
Oh, you know what? I did actually have one awkward interaction in the elevator. I feel I need to talk about.
Oh, it's like a follow-up.
It is a follow-up. Going to work in the elevator. I always hope I'm the only person in the elevator. I'm waiting. All of a sudden I hear people coming down the hallway. Ah, shit. Sure enough, a lovely young couple come. Door opens. I walk in. I press the button. They walk in. Immediately look at their phones. And I'm like, as if I was going to talk to you.
Or even on my talk radar.
I am, just because I don't have my phone out.
Right. Doesn't mean I was looking for
was
conversation.
fully prepared to have a conversation with you, because I was not. So I'm just looking at them, and I must have thought I did it in my head, but maybe I didn't. I just probably went, oh God. I don't know. I don't know if I looked at them and then shook my head or something happened, because as they were exiting and I was following them, the young girl stopped, held the door open for me like I was 102 years old, and says, "Have a good morning." Yeah, you too.
Yeah.
I almost turned around and said, just so you're aware, I'm not 110 years old, and I don't like talking to people.
Yeah,
so
I'm not here to talk.
Don't ever think that you need to do that again with me.
I am not your friend.
Oh my God.
That's funny.
I'm just like, really?
Right?
And all I thought was, I must have not said it or been discreet enough in my oh fuck. Of course,
you must not have rolled your eyes enough or something, right? Like you must have been a little behind your game.
I don't know. I'm just like, shit. And I'm like, whatever. I'm not 110. I'm not the old people that live in this building that feel the need to talk to people.
There's older. Thank you.
Ugh.
Good one. Good one. Well, always happy to hear the update. Dear people, don't talk to us.
Oh, yeah. And then I did come across something on TikTok, and it's very true. People that do really well in customer service hate people.
Yeah. Right. I've said that for years, right? How many times have I said, don't you remember when we at a retail place years ago, we'd be like, good morning. And we turn around like, I fucking care. Right? How are you today? I don't even care how you're doing. Right? All day. How are you?
Day.
How are you? How are you?
Day.
And then you're like, ugh.
I don't care.
I don't care how you are, actually.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I just thought that was so funny, because I'm like, it's totally true.
Yeah. Right? Because we talk to people all the time. That's all we do.
So we don't fucking care. We fucking hate people. By the end of the day,
once we're done.
We're done.
Done. Don't talk. Right? Don't talk.
All right.
All right, Samantha. All right. I guess we'll be back at this again next week.
You know it.
Right? Haters gonna hate. And the shaker's gonna shake.
No,
shake.
don't say that.
Hate it off. Hate it off.
No.
Glad you invited me. All right. Always a pleasure.
It should be.
Who's a pretty girl? I'm a pretty girl.